Hello everybody, welcome back to the third season of Premier Series. We are starting our inaugural qualifier here at the Geelong Ninjas facility here in Geelong, Australia. My name is Kane Malden and I am being joined by Megan Budway with the preteen division. It's going to be pretty exciting to see our athletes contend with this. I mean, what do you think, opening thoughts, whatever?
It's been a pretty exciting night so far tonight, Kane. Starting off with our kids earlier, we had a lot of early falls on the speed course, and it was nice to see the mature kids pick that back up here at Geelong, and I'm really excited to see the preteens take on these courses.
Yeah, no, definitely. The preteens are very, very strong. Let's see how they got there. Obviously, the Premier Series is of the best, the top 25% in the World Championships or in the seasonal standing. Alternatively, our competitors may have gotten here via special invitation. Some of our athletes may be recognized as special prodigies up to the task, and they've gotten the chance to show their stuff here. There are two courses here. The placement course, where if you fall once, your run is over. That will determine the run order for the challenge course, where it is a more pumpy, exhausting course with 2 retries allotted to the athletes. If you fail the same obstacle twice, your run is over. Fail 3 different obstacles, and that will be it.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see the take on these courses. Are these athletes going to try to go all out, or are they going to play it safe to get to that buzzer? Looks like for our placement course, all it's going to do is it's going to seed the run order for that challenge course. It does not help or hinder their qualification. It just puts them in the run order, and the challenge course is what is going to determine our top 4 that will be qualifying to Modus Ninjas at the end of November for Season 3 finals.
That's right, and we have 10 athletes across our 2 divisions here. More on that in a moment, but I mean, we're just going to be determining who our top 4 athletes will be. It's going to be pretty fierce, but as you can see there are 3 preteen female athletes, so all's well that will end well.
Yeah, for those preteen females, the first course, just like the males, will determine the run order. And as long as they make it through the 3rd obstacle on that challenge course, all 3 of these ladies will be qualifying to finals.
That's right, and we are looking at our run order there. Now, an athlete I'd like to point out, Jaden Jolly, is a competitor I've seen around, actually. Yeah, I remember him from Premier Series last year, where he was, in fact, a finalist. He made it to the finals.
He's been doing Ninja for 5 years, it looks like. He has a whole list of how much he's competed. And so we'll kind of go through that during his challenge course here. But I'm excited to see that we do have 7 preteen males fighting for those top 4 qualifying spots today. And so, like I was saying earlier, it's going to be interesting to see how they take on this first course, to see if they, try to risk it. And if they fall early, it means they'll be running early, or if they play it safe just to get to that buzzer to seed them later in that challenge course.
Yeah, I mean, if it's any consolation, I feel like, I don't know, with 7 athletes, there are going to be more people making it than not. But, I mean, that's just going to make the brawl for the spots all the more intense.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be seeing some fast runs out here from our preteen males.
Yeah, some of these guys are definitely going to be sent packing. Here is the stream schedule after today. I mean, we are going to be taking a look at our remaining divisions, the teen, amateur, and elite.
So I'll be tomorrow, which will be Saturday for us on the East Coast, and it'll be Sunday for everybody out in Australia at Geelong. While we're waiting for our demo course, let's talk a little bit about the facility that we're going to be seeing this course and all these athletes run today. They've got their course designer, Lockie. He has been a competitor 7 times on Australian Ninja Warrior, and is a stuntman, has been a stuntman in movies before.
Yeah, I mean, you take a lot of punishment when you're doing stunts for movies, and you take a lot of punishment in Ninja. Sometimes you get a little beat up along the way, and maybe, based on what I'm seeing, that means, I guess, you're up to the task of designing a course.
Lots of body awareness and control. Well, it looks like Geelong's been around since 2016, so this facility is actually 9 years old, which I feel like that's a pretty early age in the sport of ninja. The sport has not been around for that long.
Yeah, no, definitely not in Australia, especially. I mean, it's a pretty new scene.
Yeah, they hosted the NCL finals last season, which is something I learned about today, the Ninja Challenge League Championships. I'm going to have to go back and watch streams and videos to see what that's all about.
You're missing out, but yeah. We're going down to the course. We are going to get a demo run. As you can see, we're getting a, on-site camera view. Quad steps pretty simple. Then you go into the flying swirl. Get onto those bananas.
A bigger dismount for this division.
I think you might
it's another set of flying squirrels.
Yeah, you're going into that second set of handles. No worries.
And our boot scoot, the obstacle of the year last season.
Then the pipe slider. Oh, and you're using that battering ram.
Yeah, this division's actually sliding the pipe. Right through that spider wall. We saw a couple of our competitors and the mature kids slipping on that wall, so hopefully they're cleaning off their shoes before this run.
Yeah, maybe get some Windex on those shoes or something.
Get a towel right before going through the spinning wheels and finishing up with the monkey bars. Looks like they also have those kind of offset swinging tire monkey bars here to take them all the way to that buzzer on our placement course. All right, Kane, what do you think the time to beat is going to be on this one? I think we saw for mature kids, what was it, 56 was our fastest time?
I think we can drop past 55. Let's put up a poll, honestly.
If anyone in the chat, do you think we can get sub 50 for this course? Is what I'm curious.
Oh, 50 would be crazy. I don't I don't know about that.
Well, we could say 60 then. There are more like additional obstacles, the extra flying squirrel, the pipe slider that could slow them down compared to the previous divisions. Can we get a sub 1 minute 60-second run on this course?
Honestly, I think it could definitely happen. I think our preteens well up for the task. It's just going to come down to whether they can execute.
I think so too. I really like the changes that they made from mature kids to preteens, really challenging this next set of athletes, especially since they're a little older. And like we've said throughout the night, this is Premier Series, so these are more seasoned athletes. They have at least one season under their belt that got them to qualify for the Premier Series.
Yeah, no, with age does come wisdom, you know, it's like a fine wine, I guess you could say.
All right. So we're waiting on our first couple athletes here. We've got Hunter that's going to be starting us off in the females, followed by Darcy and then Zoe. Yep, Hunter's going to be our first runner. I feel like I need to pay more attention to the Australian ninja scene after watching some of these kids crush it, especially the mature kids. Those kids are moving.
Yeah, I think a sub 55 could happen. I mean, we almost saw it in the mature kids, but
we're definitely going to see it.
I don't know. It's going to be a little tough. I think sub 60 will absolutely happen, though.
I think so. All right. We've got a couple of people in our chat hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for being here. We got Lauren that says with linking and the lack of backswings, I think we could see a sub 55. I think so too. I think the pipe slider dismount is going to be a big make or break for that sub 55 in this division.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say you need a big like kickoff of some kind if you want to pull it off.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a couple different techniques, but being able to set your hips back as you push that pipe out to dismount will definitely make or break. Then we see, I mean, they got here for a reason, not an easy one, but maybe sub 50. All right. Weston's got full faith in our preteen division here. I love to see it.
Sub 50 would definitely be crazy. I can't even imagine what kind of moves you would have to pull off for a sub 50, but I've been surprised before. I mean,
lots of links and minimal amount of backswings is what we're going to have to see for that time limit.
Oh, no doubt. You're going to have probably like a perfect run of some kind.
Yep, for sure. All right. Well, looks like once we are ready, we're going to have our first runner. We're just waiting on them to finish up their rules. They finished up their demo. A lot of these kids in our preteen division I'm going through right now have been doing ninja for a very long time. I see some that started in 2018, some that started in 2019. Some of these kids have been doing ninja longer than I've been doing ninja.
Yeah, no, I feel like for a lot of these athletes, I would imagine they've been inspired by the local Australian Ninja Warrior show.
All right. And we are ready to get started with Darcy, our first runner in our preteen female division.
All right, Darcy. Oh, did we miss?
Yeah, it looks like we might have missed Hunter's run, but she finished in 58 seconds. So, all right, we're already off to a blazing start for our preteen females.
How about it? Darcy is in the lead by a little bit, I'm going to say. It's about neck and neck.
Yeah, she's hanging right there, pushing her way now through the... Oh, uh-oh. Having to stop and clean her shoes off before the slippery spider wall. Her shoes will make a big difference on that obstacle.
Oh my gosh!
She fought her way through that.
That was a little sketchy.
She's got it though. She's on now to that last obstacle. Monkey barring her way through. Let's see what she does on these tires. She's skipping that one off to the side, keeping her swing in line. And she has got that buzzer for Darcy.
Wow, that was a great run. I think that was the right call to try to spit on the shoes.
Yeah, rather than slip up, do what you can in the spur of the moment. That's definitely one thing about this sport is that there's a lot of adapting on the fly when things don't go your way or the perfect run that you expected.
And now we're already on to our final runner of the preteen female division.
All right, let's see if Zoe can beat that 58-second time. Building up her swing here. Great link tech on that. Let's see if she...
Oh no!
Slides forward off the dismount, and that's going to do it for Zoe's qualifying run. Oh, that's rough. But, she's got a whole other course that she can make it up. She's just going to have to come out blazing there on that challenge course because she will be our first runner for the challenge course.
That will do it for the preteen female division. As you can see, Hunter, then Darcy, then Zoe. That will be the reverse run order in the challenge course. So Zoe will run first.
Hopefully Zoe, she only did a couple obstacles there, so she should have a lot of energy and stamina left in her for that challenge course, which is a positive from falling early.
Yeah, I guess there's that as the silver lining, but here we have Jaden Jolly. Again, someone who I've seen compete about in American competitions.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Insane linking tech. He is blazing. We might see our sub 55 or even a sub 50 time here.
You never know, but Jaden definitely one to be up to the task. Again, I've seen him in, he's done well in local competitions, done well in the United States as well. And Jaden hauling throughout. Nice little Gibbons. Oh my gosh.
Oh, goes for that long reach. Able to make it up and hits that buzzer. Let's see what our time is.
Ooh, my gosh.
Oh, wow.
What was that? About a sub 60?
I think we stand corrected on this one, Kane. Jaden said, I see your time and I raise you by 20 seconds.
Huh. And honestly,
39.
it could have been faster if not for that little
Exactly.
whiff on the tire. But I mean, take what you've been given, the cards you have been dealt, and that was...
Yeah, he adapted very well to that. 39 seconds for our first preteen male runner. It's all the little movements that he was giving us, linking through that flying squirrel and then his pull through on the gibbons, like 0 backswings on this course.
Yeah, just the way I like it. As we go on to Benjamin Reed.
Let's see what Benjamin's got for us. Pulling back, taking a swing here, setting his hips, but opposite take an extra swing on that. Making sure we stick this landing here is going to be super important. Woo!
Yeah, good thing that truss is in play.
For sure. Definitely saved him there. Scooching through. A little careful
slider.
backswing. There we go. All right. Oh, uh-oh. Slides back. Pushes off a little harder to get all the way to that dismount.
Yeah, pushed so hard that he took the pad out. Oh my gosh!
That was all arms on that spider wall.
Wow, Benjamin all over the place here. But, I mean, can't knock him for, not trying because he's got that buzzer.
He did, and he made up for it. Those last couple obstacles, the spinning wheels and the monkey bars, he flew through those. Couple little scares there on the course, but he's got that full clear.
Man, yeah, I was being thrown for a loop there. But regardless, that will...
we got to give Jaden the 8 points. Probably going to fix that, but I think that puts Benjamin in second.
Yeah, that's right. We'll fix it.
Zach is up.
Yep, Zach Whitehill Field. Oh boy. Good
He's
start
moving.
here.
Exploding out of the gate. You have to set perfectly, I think, to link this one, as Jaden showed us in his run.
Not super necessary, do what you really want to. I mean, I feel like Jaden set such a powerful precedent, but I don't think you need those moves, run your own race and all that jazz.
Yeah, Zach is moving. Barrels over to the next platform. Through that spider wall, his shoes didn't slip at all in there.
Yeah, that'll make up a little bit of extra time. I do believe he is ahead of Benjamin's pace.
All of these preteens and these kids with their Gibbons technique, I need to learn from them. I feel like whenever I try that, my shoulders are going to fall out of place.
Yeah, well, these athletes are on the younger side, their shoulders don't pop out like that.
55-second full clear for Zach on this course. So we got another sub-minute there.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you do it.
Right, that's going to put Zach in second place. Jaden still with that 39-second mark. We've got 4 more runners to see if they can put up a faster time than that.
Yeah, I mean, we've still got a little bit more to go. Let's see if Banjo Moser is up to the task. I mean, it's going to be a tall ask trying to get someone to beat Jaden's time. I think Banjo just trying to go with the flow here.
Yeah, just building up that swing there on those bananas.
Ooh.
Goes for the reach on that obstacle. I was wondering if we would see anybody do that.
I mean, it's really up to if you have it.
Yep.
Banjo had it.
Great boot scoot technique there. Heading over now to the pipe slider.
Moving forward a little bit at a time, kind of inching his way down.
He's got
Banjo.
it. Goes for another boot scoot tech there. Oh! Just slips off of that ring there. Misses the dismount, and that's going to do it for his placement run. That's okay. He does get another course with the challenge course later on. Interesting technique there on the slider. It's like he was emulating the boot scoop, but the way that that obstacle works, it's not going to flow as easily with that.
Yeah, I mean, you go kind of straight forward as opposed to the way the boot scoop moves is kind of,
Yeah.
you know, in an arch.
All right, Kobe is up next, making his way through. This is one of our really seasoned athletes, been training since 2018.
Ooh, boy.
Sliding on through. Great push out. Really good dismount off of there.
Yeah, that's a lot of experience to show for on, you know, the resume, so to speak.
Pushing hard through those feet, trying not to slip.
Yeah, that spider wall, not giving our athletes any kind of forgiveness.
Right, but no problem for Kobe now, monkey barring his way through. Opting to use the side on those tires. Now he's got to line his swing up for that dismount. And gets it. Oh, another sub 60-second clear for our preteens.
Pretty impressive. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of our preteen athletes.
That is great, yeah. So we've got now, that's going to put Kobe in third place. Jaden is actually in first place right now. And Zach holding on to second.
Now we're down to 2. Blake, our penultimate run.
Whoa.
Wow. I noticed that. Yeah, the step skip there.
This kid's got power. Look at him generate his swing there.
Was actually briefly in the green, but lost a little bit of time on that squirrel. Still, though, kind of dominant run here.
Sliding through. It's all about those. What?
Oh, no! Was
Did
he short?
I don't know. I couldn't see it. Maybe he touched the...
Yeah, I think he was short of that dismount.
I don't know. I could be honest, I could not tell what happened on that course.
Wow, a shocking slip up there, but does have one more course to go, and with what he was doing there, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if he missed the dismount or if his hand like touched something he wasn't supposed to on that pipe slider. It was really hard to tell. But our last runner of our preteen males is going to be Daniel Jolly.
Yeah, let's see, Daniel.
His favorite course is flow course, so we should be seeing a really good run out of him if this is the format that he likes.
Taking a backswing or two.
All right. It does say that his least favorite type of obstacle is generating swing.
Huh.
So we can
usually it's the other way around.
I know, right? But he's got through the one generating he needs on this one.
Let's see. Daniel. I mean, at this stage, he surely would just probably want to focus on getting that buzzer.
Oh, I agree. Oh, slippery shoes, trying to wipe them off. He's really going to have to muscle his way. His hands are slipping too. Oh, and he just slides right out of that spider wall. Man, that's been a killer tonight.
Yeah, that's brutal.
That's an unfortunate early exit. I'm surprised his hands were slipping out of there too.
Well, that would do it for our preteens on the placement course. But we're not done. We have plenty more where that came from. There's our top 4 in prime position to make it to the Premier Series finals. But time will tell. Let's take a look at the female side, perhaps.
Jaden with an absolutely savage run of 39 seconds on this placement course. The first preteen male runner we had too, putting up that time is impressive.
Yeah, that's just a testament to how good he is. That was like That run was so good, it was borderline disrespectful.
And then we actually missed Hunter's run, but she put up a clear of 58 seconds a minute, followed by Darcy, and then Zoe is going to be our first runner on the challenge course tonight.
Yeah, we'll see how she does. I think she can definitely make it to the Premier Series finals. Again, as a reminder, for our preteen female athletes to qualify, you have to beat the third obstacle. If you beat that, then you're going to the Premier Series finals.
Yeah, I have faith in her. We're definitely going to see her get through that third obstacle and make it in our preteen division representing Australia.
But with that said,
let's throw it over. Yeah, let's throw it over to our sponsors real quick, and then we'll come back for our challenge course.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, Rock Climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
right, we are back, everybody. Welcome back to the Premier Series qualifiers here in Geelong, Australia. I'm Kay Malden, joined by Megan Budway. We are back with the preteen division. We are going into the challenge course. We just saw all of our preteen athletes take on the placement course. What are you thinking going into the challenge course, Megan?
I'm excited to watch the challenge course. I think people have different strategies from speed to challenge because in this challenge course, we do get 2 retries throughout the night. I think we only saw like 1 retry used in the last division. So it'll be interesting to see the strategy of these preteens as they take on our challenge course.
Yeah, no, and we saw a lot of success. And I'm eager to see where it goes from here.
Yeah, we saw a few unfortunate slip-ups in that speed course. We saw some slips off the spider wall. We saw some hand placement being off, which led to disqualification on the obstacle. So hopefully those that had early exits on the speed course will be able to make it up here on the challenge course, which is going to be what determines their qualification for finals.
That's right, and obviously, you know, there's definitely some front runners here, given, you know, what happened in the placement course. Obviously, we have Hunter placed very highly, placed first in the placement course, so definitely a favorite to pull away. Jaden put up an unprecedented 39-second time. If anyone's going to do it, it's probably going to be him. So
I feel like I didn't even have time to blink during his run.
Yeah.
But we do know that this is ninja, and as those that do the sport understand, it could be any ninja falling at any time. Anything can happen. So we're going to cut to, I think, the demo run here to see our challenge course. Looks like we start with some wall jumps, heading over to a little bit of like a bar, monkey bar traverse here. Spinning log. It looks like it's still locked in for this division. Now let's see what they have to do on this obstacle.
Disc is pretty simple. What about the slack line?
Looks like.
Yep, just doing what you can.
Oh, interesting. All right, now instead of swinging rings, it looks like we have a lot of different variation of holds here, but it's a shorter line. And then now onto our doorknobs. We talked about this in the previous division, but this obstacle is making a comeback. Uh-oh. We saw it on the new season of American Ninja Warrior. It's a pretty pumpy one.
See, it looks so much harder for him because his hands are
Yeah, he doesn't have
larger.
the small hands. Oh, interesting. So they're going to be using that second cookie here. I believe there's cliffhangers on the other side of that, and it does rotate.
Correct. Works well, a little taller.
Into that buzzer.
Seems
All right.
pretty simple.
I think so. I think, judging from that demo run, I feel like the swinging rings might actually be the crux point here with the nunchuck. It is a shorter line than the swinging rings was for the previous division, but it's got a lot of different holds for these kids. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, going into this, honestly, I don't know. I feel like the cookie is going to be the tough point, honestly, or the crux point is the proper term.
All right, so in our chat, we've got, so far seeing these runs, who y'all got winning? Well, we kind of talked about that a little bit, you know, any ninja at any time, but we did see both Hunter and Jaden put up some really insane qualified runs here.
They're the front runners for sure. We'll see how they stack up to our other runs. Here we have Zoe starting us off.
Yep, remember for these females, they have to clear 3 obstacles in order to qualify.
Yep, because there is less than 4.
Off to a good start.
Ooh, sprinting.
Yeah, she is moving. Shadow Ninja Zoe is her Instagram name for us. And she loves the ninja community. She has represented Australia twice internationally.
Loves the feeling of Lachey's. Should feel right at home in this very moment.
We see that sprinting come into play because she actually is off to Sweden for the OCR World Championships in 2025. So we see that those fast movements between obstacles is what you need for that kind of course run.
Dealing with that wobbly platform doesn't cause her much trouble. Let's see, how does she handle the holds?
Looks like she's got a finger on top of that nunchuck, which does make it a little easier. And she definitely made me eat my words because she made that look easy.
Yeah, looking strong.
Going for that monkey bar technique on the doorknobs, heading over now to the Cookie Monster.
Zoe, this is really impressive.
Especially after an early exit in the first course.
Yeah, buzzer would be very well deserved. Some sweet revenge. The milk to these theoretical cookies.
Oh, wow, look at that. Makes light work from that obstacle, and she is on now to the warped wall.
Oh, just about gets it.
All arms on that pull up. And a buzzer for Zoe. Lauren in the chat, hope she gets some redemption. Well, she got it right there for you, Lauren. She made this course look like a breeze, which is such a great thing to do mentally after an early exit right before you run this.
Yeah, and she has a lot to smile about. That should hold up reasonably.
Let's see, 149 is her time there.
149, not bad.
Not bad at all. She said that her dream would to be a professional athlete and open a nonprofit ninja gym, and it looks like, Zoe, that you are on the right track to achieving your dreams.
Absolutely, and now we move on to already our penultimate run of the preteen female division.
All right, we got Darcy stepping up to the course. She's looking to beat that 149 time if she wants to place first here on the challenge course.
Looking good so far. Making sure not to get, Oh.
Is that, oh, you know what? We just had a little beta break here on this course.
I did not know.
Technically, she engaged the obstacle. She just skipped the spinning wheel. And if you've got the height, why not use it?
Wow. I did not see that one coming.
All right, well, the floodgates have been open for that beta. So if you are a taller athlete, I think we're going to be seeing that probably for the rest of this division.
Darcy planting the seeds going forward. Nice side-to-side action on these doorknobs.
Easy work. Onto the Cookie Monster. So static's the first one. It's got to pull through, no problem, to that second trapeze bar.
Ooh. Yeah, staticking it might not be the right call.
Great smart move.
Pop on over. What about this warped wall? Easily up it. Oh, a little stumble.
Oh, you may have spoken too soon, but she is fighting to get up there. with a buzzer from Darcy with a 137 finish.
Yeah, that skip on the UFO was
That's gonna just
Truly.
absolutely demolish the time. If they not having to like straighten their swing out or fight the spin of that UFO makes that into a completely different obstacle.
and I'm a little nervous to think about what the rest of our athletes are going to do with that information.
Yeah. All right. Hunter is our last runner here of the preteen female course. She's been doing ninja since 2018. That's insane. That's like half of her life.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Hunter, we didn't get to see it, but she did incredible on the placement course.
And being the first runner too.
Yeah, first run. The first run, like, luck of the Irish or something.
Yeah, for real. She trains out of Australian Warrior Fitness on the Central Coast and New South Wales. She's been a member of their elite squad since 2022, where she trains 4 times a week. Wow. That's a lot of dedication to ninja. And you can see it here on the course.
Yeah, she looks strong. One-arming it through that cone.
She took first place in the Ninja Challenge League Youth Finals and Mature Kids in 2023. She claimed total victory by being the only ninja to complete all 3 stages with 0 errors. Wow. Look at her making light work of this course.
Yeah, I mean, it's evident that Hunter's
Whoa.
got the skills that pay the bills. That was one
That
cohesive
technique
move.
was flawless on the Cookie Monster. Getting up to that buzzer. Let's see her time.
115 out of
Wow.
Hunter. What in the world?
Incredible movement on that crux point there. Wow. What a dominant run there out of Hunter. That's going to put her in first place. All 3 of our ladies finishing that challenge course. All 3 will be heading to Premier Series finals in November representing Australia.
I cannot believe what I just saw in that run.
Yeah,
Out
that
of
was
Hunter.
insane.
More on that when we get, to the end of this. Let's see, Blake. Oh my gosh.
Blazing
he's-
Blake. Oh, there he goes. He is moving.
On an absolute crusade through the first 2 obstacles.
Well, he knows he's got to put up a good time because he has a lot of people coming behind him, skipping that disc. Yep, the floodgates are open now for that obstacle.
Yeah, I think the designers are going to be going back to the drawing board after the fact.
Yep. That's the hardest part for designing courses is preventing the obstacles from being skipped. Shaking his hands out while he's swinging through.
No, you really got to have some great imagination there. And it takes, a bright mind such as this to come up with that.
All right. On now to the Cookie Monster. Blake is moving on this course. I wonder if we're going to see a sub-minute on our challenge course tonight.
I feel like Hunter's run was really, really solid. I don't know where you would even begin to shave off 15 seconds. But Blake running his own race, a 125.
Wow. He knows he had to put up a fast time because he was the first runner of our preteen males to take on this course. And the challenge course is what decides the qualifying for finals. So he knows he has a lot of good athletes coming behind him. So he had to put up that blazing time. And that was great out of our first runner.
No, absolutely. That will set a powerful standard going forward.
That Cookie Monster obstacle just looks like so much fun.
Yeah, no, I see the vision.
All right. Banjo is our next runner here.
Yeah, that straightaway is just the sprint.
That's where you make up the time for sure. If you can sprint and jump right into the next obstacle, it's going to make up a lot of time there. Eyeing that dismount, making sure he sticks it. Do you think he's going to go for the skip on the spinning disc?
No doubt. Look at how tall he is.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Right to that dismount by spinning disc. To the slack line.
He's probably the tallest competitor here. No doubt in my mind.
I think so too. Going for like the duck walk technique. He made that slack line look easy. 2 steps and he was off.
May need to no, he's okay. Was about to say he might need to keep the legs up.
No, he's good. He'll be the closest one to the ground for sure. Moving on now to the doorknobs. Let's see if he swings through this one. He's got a pretty long reach.
Yeah, there was that skip in the mature kids. I think that platform is moved back though.
I think so too.
Regardless,
he's got a little slower approach, but makes it through safely. And now on to our Cookie Monster. Oh, tries to static through the first cookie. He almost had it.
yeah, I mean, if he can't do it, I don't know if anyone can. But I think he's just trying stuff out. Might need to go for the pop.
Yeah. I think if... Needs a retry on this one. I think if you're going to go for the reach on that second cookie, if you do a quick 1-2, bring your other hand with you fast. That's going to be the only way that you can hold on. Unless you have crazy cliffhanger strength.
Yeah, might need to dial it back a little bit here.
Let's see what he goes for. Oh, he gets it. Let's go, Banjo.
And right up the warped wall.
Everything seems so slippery today. But he is popping up to that buzzer. Way to fight, Banjo, on that Cookie Monster obstacle.
Wow. Definitely used his height to his advantage. We definitely need the cleaning crew there on that warped wall. But furthermore, Banjo pulling into second place.
Now we're going to see if that time holds up because there are 5 runners after him and only 4 of our athletes are going to be qualifying to finals. Daniel Jolly is going to be our next runner here.
Yep, Daniel starting off nicely here.
He's 5'3", but he has a 5'5" wingspan, so he's got a good reach on him.
Yeah, that's called ape index.
Yeah, he's got the +2. I have a +3, and it definitely comes an advantage.
Oh, going for the UFO, actually.
Interesting. Makes it no problem.
Definitely a bit of a time sink, though. You can see he lost about 7 seconds on that obstacle.
Looks like he's competed all over the world, in the States, in Australia. He's been competing. He started Ninja in 2021. He's been competing since 2023, it looks like, at least globally. He also plays basketball and was voted the MVP in 2024. And Jaden is his brother because it says he's not happy having to compete against his brother this year.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, that is kind of a tall task.
They got to be like 1 year apart, and it's every other year. I bet they're in the same division. Would be my guess.
Yeah.
Yes, because Jaden's 12 and
likely
Daniel's 11. So every other year, I'm sorry to tell you, Daniel, but you can beat him. You got this. You're putting up a great run right now on this challenge course.
There you have it.
Makes it to that buzzer. Awesome run out of Daniel. Be interested to know why he chose to use the spinning disc. Maybe he just wasn't comfortable with the jump.
Yeah, that definitely lost him a lot of time, though. I feel like that was about a 7-second time loss.
But makes it in 1:37. That's going to put him in second place right now overall.
Yeah, nonetheless, the buzzer, a buzzer is a buzzer.
Yeah. We're going to see his brother run later.
Yeah, it's our final run. Now we are down to our final 4. Now, Benjamin Reed, if he gets the top time, he will solidify its spot in the Premier Series finals.
He is moving like he's got to earn that spot. Great tech through there. He started Ninja. Wow, in 2019.
Oh my goodness. He
linking through that.
He is crushing this. Maybe a little too fast on the slack line, but
he's got it though. He's been training
his
Ninja
footing.
for 7 years. He started in 2024 the modern pentathlon training. So
Did
he's
he just
actually
skip
learning.
that?
He did fencing and everything. It's because he wants to be in the Olympics.
Holy cow, he is destroying this course.
You can see his speed. He's got that like the 100-meter pentathlon speed. Just links through that obstacle.
Are you kidding me, Benjamin?
Oh my gosh.
What's it gonna be?
Insane.
Sub-minutes!
Sub-minute clear on our challenge course. 58 seconds. Oh my goodness.
Well, I was wondering where you would have to shave off that 15 seconds, and I guess it gets shaved off by you being an absolute maniac.
By linking everything, skipping everything, sprinting in between all of the obstacles. Outstanding run, and that does solidify Benjamin for Premier Series Finals qualification.
Man, I think he might have heard us in the commentator's
think
booth
so.
talking about that.
He's like, watch this. You want to see me solidify? I'll show you.
No kidding.
3 runners left now. We've got Kobe Roberts.
All right, well, Kobe getting over the wall. Main gym is the compound, which held the last season's Premier Series qualifiers.
He started Ninja when he was 5 years old. I wish I would have known about Ninja when I was 5. Linking everything too, running like he's got to catch up to Benjamin's time here.
Slowing it down a little bit on the slack line, but if he places second, then it doesn't really matter. He'll be in.
So he says he used to do surf life saving, but dropped it because of Ninja comps. It kept clashing with the surf carnivals. In his spare time, he likes to study animal psychology.
Yeah, well, as you read that off, he's already on to the second to last
I know.
You know,
Reaches.
his idols are Ashlyn Herbert, Zach Stoles, and Alex Nye, and he is killing this like Ashlyn Herbert would.
Moving just like them. Up to that buzzer, no problem in this course for Kobe. This is supposed to be a challenge, and these kids are making it look like cake.
You know, there is a saying, if it were easy, everyone would be doing it. Maybe this is easy because everyone is doing it.
It is Premier Series, so this is the best of the best athletes that we're seeing. We have to
Yeah.
keep that in mind. I always think, like, in competitions like this, they should throw in just one random person off the street to show how, like, actually amazing these athletes are. Because when you see them back to back to back, you get lost in, like, how good these preteens are.
Oh, no. That, it's kind of like a conundrum. Like, if you put, like, a normal person in the Olympic 100-meter.
Exactly. They'd get smoked.
Yeah. Well,
Two
we are down
runners.
to 2.
Zach is up. All right. Sprinting his way through.
Hand over hand here. Ooh, I like that.
That was quick. Wow, 2 steps and off of there. Let's see what he goes for here.
Yeah, 2 steps seems to be the popular method with the rolling log. Just touch
Get
it
out
as,
of there.
minimally as possible.
Wow.
Same deal with the slack line as well.
Fast feet across that slack line. Making his way through the grips here. One hand on the nunchuck. Man, these kids are flying on this course.
I feel like the time limit in some challenge courses it's really a pressuring element, but here I don't think so.
Well, that's one thing to consider as a course designer. Like, do you want the time limit to push them, or do you want the time limit, you know, because those that are going to clear fast are going to clear fast no matter what the time limit you give them.
Well, Zach, up the wall. Where does that put him?
Hits that buzzer, and that's going to put him in third, solidifying his qualification for Premier Series Finals.
And so with that leaves us with one more athlete. You know, with Zach, that run was just a simple one, you know? No frills, no games. You meant business. But
so unfortunately, that does bump Daniel and Banjo out of qualification, and now it's going to come down to our final runner, Jaden, to determine our top 4 here, putting Blake right there on the chopping block.
yeah, Blake on the bubble, and I would be a little bit nervous considering who's coming up next. Jaden Jolly absolutely crush the placement course. So I'm terrified to think of what he's going to do here. Little parkour action over that first wall. Jumping up a little too early. A little hasty.
Yep, he has been doing ninja since 2020. He also plays basketball, and he just loves being fit. Whoa!
What
Crazy
was that?
link tech through that spinning disc. 2 steps on the slack line.
When the world is going on, Jaden. Running
showing
like
us-
he's on fire.
He is playing a little safe, making sure he gets through those grips. On now to the doorknobs.
Is a little bit behind. Might need to pick it up if he wants the top time. I don't know if that's a massive concern.
I wonder if he's just going simply to qualify. Reaches through
What?
that Cookie Monster. Wow. Insane reach.
This could be it. This could be it. Oh, that climb up might have done it.
That was the best climb up we've seen from anyone on the Warped Wall. That puts him in second place, though, by 1 second.
Just misses out on the top time. But, I mean, if anything, that would probably just be icing on the cake.
Man, that climb up, that top off, that was the best Warped Wall tech we've seen all night.
Yeah, that
Crazy.
Warped Wall is rough. It is.
Wow.
We've seen so many people slip up on that Warped Wall on the climb up.
So we have less than 1 second separating our first and second place here. Benjamin's going to take that top qualifying spot, clearing in 58 seconds. Jaden following right behind. Kobe getting that 3rd place spot, and Zach locking it in 4th place for our preteen males.
And yeah, on the female side, Hunter absolutely killed it. 115. I mean, everyone finished. So everyone will be eligible, to say the least, for the Premier Series Finals. But with that, our top 4 and top 3 have been decided.
I think one of my favorite moments of tonight was seeing Zoe come back from a really, really early fall on the speed course and getting that full clear on the challenge course.
Well, if you look there, there's the schedule for tomorrow. You can see there. We have.
I'll be hanging out with you guys in the teen.
I will be asleep.
You'll be asleep. I'll be with the teen male and female alongside Travis tomorrow at 6:45. Then we got amateur and elite at 9 p.m.
Yeah, but that will do it for... Oh, yeah, schedule. We have Rise at the Warehouse. That is the only other qualifier in this month. Of course, this is the first qualifier of the season, so you know, there's a lot more where that came from. We have Empire Ninja, Modus, ROC City Ninja, Ascend Obstacle Training, and many, many more.
In September, you can come hang out with me at Jump Twist. We also have Arc Ninja, Warrior Adventure, and Fit Set, 2 of our international qualifiers. And then October, we've got Ninja U, Life Force, which was our championship last year, and Dexterity Depot.
Yep, and at the end, we have the True Function qualifier in the United Kingdom. And then at the end of it all, we have the Premier Series finals at Modus Ninjas. Could not be any more excited for it, but, you know, any closing thoughts as we reach the end of day 1 of the entire Premier Series season?
I think this was such a fun way to start off our Season 3 Premier Series qualifications. We've got a lot of really strong athletes in our kids, mature kids, and preteen divisions that will be representing Australia over at finals this year.
Yeah, definitely. But with that, that will do it for, day 1 of Premier Series. It's been a lot of fun, exciting ninja action. Tune in tomorrow for the remainder of our age groups. And there's more where that came from. We have plenty more qualifiers to go. We're just getting started. You won't want to miss it. But until then, I have been Kane Malden, joined by Megan Budway, and good night or good morning, depending on what side of the planet you're on.